Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to, I think it's day number 12. Yeah, day number 12. Um, so a quick update with just employment wise. I've done an assessment today. It went okay, not too good, not too bad. I think that was mainly because with the leak code type of questions, like they're good, but I find that companies aren't really asking me that. They're asking me questions like, they're giving a scenario. For example, it was like a group of friends want to go on holiday, and there's this many people, and there's this many seats in a car. What is the least amount of cars they need to go on the holiday? It's those type of questions, and where leak code is good and neat code is good, I don't think it's too suitable because like I need to work on my problem solving skills, not just like the patterns. They're really good. But I need to work on like problem solving skills, like identification of what pattern to use. Because like in the previous video, we work in linked lists and binary searches, and yeah, that's okay. But like I need to be able to identify these patterns within the questions. So, how we adapting? Well, doing some advent code, some 2023, day one, day two, day three. If you guys got anything that you suggest that would help me better prepare, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're just taking a different approach today. We're doing day one, 2023, and we're gonna see where that gets us. But without any further ado, let's get started. Cool. So day one, tribute chat. Tribute chats. Yeah. Okay. So something is wrong with global snow production, and you've been selected to take a look. The elves have given you a map on it, and they've used stars to mark the top 50 locations that are likely to be having problems. You've been doing this long enough to know that to restore snow operations, you need to check all 50 stars by December 25th. Collecting stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles made available. This is just introducing how it works. You try to ask why I can't use the weather machine. And then as I make a final adjustments, they discovered that the collaboration document, your puzzle input, has been amended by a very young elf who was apparently just excited to show off her art skills. Consequently, the elves are having trouble reading the values on the document. The newly improved collaboration document consists of lines of text. Each line originally contained a specific calibration value that the elves now need to recover. On each line, the calibration value can be found by combining the first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single 2-digit number. For example, 1ABC2, PQ3, STU8. And in this example, the calibration values of these 4 lines are 12, so take 1 and 2, 38, you take 3 and 8, 15, you take 1 and 5, and 77 because that comes on twice. Okay. So we get input, which is literally just like this one. Yeah, loads of lines, guys. And we need to find out calibration. Okay, so I've got my project up and already. And let's just see how we do. So first thing I've set up, I've got a string here. So what do we want to do? We want to read in the, so okay, let's just say what the goal is. The goal is, our mission is to find the sum of all the calibration values. So, and that is first and last digit. Okay, so we do string lines is equal to file dot read all lines. Get this. Input the text to txt, and then just do this because I know like sometimes there's problems. Text to txt, and then we're gonna say, okay, so that freezes that in. Boop, 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 boop. No, you guys know where I store my files. Oh my god, please don't hack me. Yeah, I don't know, guys. So we want to return an integer because we want to return the sum of calculations. I just do that because I absolutely hate when it's red lines. You know what I mean? So we do in the sum, in the first number, in the last number. Okay, so we want to get we got words, we got characters, and we want to set the digits from it to get the first and last digit. So we use link. So char array chars equals words dot where what dot contains. I don't know about that one. I don't know. The hell would I use? Words dot contains. Words dot contains. C and array. Okay, so if I want to call it numbers because chars is literally so silly to call it numbers, and then if numbers dot length is greater than 0, then we're gonna say the first number is going to be 0. No, the first number is going to be number 0, and the last number is going to be numbers at length minus 1. The only thing I'm scared about is that, but if it's a char, I can't do that because it needs to be the minus 0 so it can get the actual digit. Yeah, and this one needs to be times 10. Because that's gonna be like, yeah, okay. And sum is equal to first number plus last num times sum. Now this is silly because you need to get total sum. Now we call it on our thing, so it's gonna be I don't know, maybe I could just use this method. Yeah, and then I could define total sum. Like this. And total sum equals 0. Why am I doing that? No, I'm not doing that. I refuse. Int sum equals sum calibrations line. Total sums that. And literally this, so we can just snag it and then calm. Is that right? Is that wrong? Let's find out. Yes! Come on. Okay, that's part one. Let's see what part two is. Calculation isn't quite right. It looks like some of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also count as valid digits. Equipped with this new information, you need to find the real first. Yeah, because we worked with the fake numbers before. The real first and last digit on each line. For example, 219 becomes 29. 823 becomes 83. ABC 1. The only thing I'm worried about is what happens. Wait. I'm not worried anymore. Not worried anymore. Alright, cool. So we say dictionary string and why? Because we want to match a key value pair. So if we have 1, that's a 1. If we have a 9, that's a 9. So we want to basically pattern match. And we map it to say, well, okay, my attempt is going to be, if I see 219, and that would be like, take the 2. Okay, yeah, that's a 2. Take that. That's the first one. 1. Okay, we're gonna store that whatever. 9. Pattern match it to 9. So everything's gonna be saved with digits. So I guess you could say I'm converting the strings into digits, and then I'm matching it. I actually get really bad at explaining. But anyway, let's just call this number matcher. Right, so what can we have inside our dictionary? God. To save you guys some time, I literally will just do this. Because I need this to happen. There you go. You happy? Look what you made me do. Okay, so we got matches. So if numbers.length, we can kind of build on this logic. So Yeah, we can't do this anymore because it's just gonna get digits or letter. I don't know. Just try this one and alright, cool. So if we get a match, what we're gonna do? What do we do if it's a match? Okay, so if numbers at length is that, and then if it contains numbers that match natural value. Okay, so if numbers dot, because that's just gonna be characters, isn't it? No, well, we can't do characters, can we? Because what's the point? Yeah, like this is no point having this and that. Okay. So if we get, if words dot contains number dot matcher dot key dot contains wait, I'm actually not even too sure about this, you know.